strike two. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Reddick on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. No balls and a strike to count.
Bregman.
Brad Brock, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Fastball in there for a called strike. One out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Last strike now for Houston. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. So that ends what was quite an entertaining matchup of top dogs here, guys.
Yeah, when two division leaders face off, it is like two alpha dogs staring at each other. Unfortunately, there's only going to be room for one at the top of the pack. But it's fun to get a peek at what it looks like for these two contenders to tangle head-to-head.
Yeah, this was a fun matchup, and I have a ton of respect for both of these two teams. But what really matters is what comes of these two teams later in the season when championships are won and lost. I want to see what these teams have become at that point.
And we're in a heated contest between two division rivals, one of whom is happily nested at the top of the standings, and the other one is looking to shake the tree a bit. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is O'Neill. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Javier Baez, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch. And that
here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. A bare hand for one. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. Here's Jed Jerko now. His past history against John Lester. He's a .333 hitter. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Tyler.
Hit hard but foul. The pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down. Harrison Bader will come on as pinch hit here in a big spot. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. His past history against John Lester, he's just 2 for 9. Ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. John Brebbia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Almora.
Into center field, line drive base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a called strike. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, the strategy to walk the previous batter intentionally was sound, in my opinion. What wasn't sound was the execution of the last pitch, which was promptly deposited far beyond anyone's reach. That stings, but I don't fault the manager for trying to do the right thing.
Dominic Leone comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Uh-oh, he missed it.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Fowler. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The right fielder, Jason.
Ready now, Jason Hayward. In his career versus this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9